weather, could it be any more conducive for January to get out and play some golf?
No, we just saw a few guys out here. It is such nice
Golf
weather.
purchased Running Deer Golf Club in September of 2008. Ever since, we've been rapidly transforming the golf club to one of the...
There's not a lot of elevation change in this area, but we do have quite a bit here at Scotland Run. The entire back nine especially goes through a old sand quarry, as I mentioned before. There's waste areas all over, as you can see
That's the
here.
most spectacular golf course ever, but you got to catch it on a good day.
Hi again, everybody, and welcome to Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Bank and Wealth Management, along with Ellen Coloche. I'm Harry Donahue. We want to begin 2013 by welcoming some new viewers,
That's
Ellen,
right.
down in the Baltimore and Washington area to Inside Golf, so we're no longer a Philly thing.
And we are thrilled to have them here, so welcome aboard.
And today we continue with our look at golf in the Atlantic City area of South Jersey. You know, the weather, could it be any more conducive for January to get out and play some golf?
No, we just saw a few guys out here. It is such nice weather, and it's going to be all weekend and into next week.
Absolutely. So with Ellen's forecast,
I'm always right.
You've never been wrong. Mild weather for at least a little bit while longer here in the month of January. Two more courses in our tour of golf in the Atlantic City area. Where are we going today?
The first one we're going to is Running Deer, and the GM there is B.J. Jaworski. That name might ring a bell to a
Does
few
ring a
people.
bell, and it should, because his father is Ron Jaworski.
Absolutely. We'll be talking to B.J., great guy. And then we're heading to Scotland Run. Nick Borrow is the head pro there. So two great courses coming up today, Harry.
Running Deer is down near the Vineland area, right off Route 55, and Scotland Run near the Atlantic City Expressway in Williamstown, New Jersey.
Both close.
Running Deer and Scotland Run coming up next on Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Bank and Wealth Management. Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Bank. Susquehanna Bank, doing what counts. By PlayACGolf.com. Visit PlayACGolf.com to plan your Atlantic City golf getaway, where the play continues well into the night. By Club Champion, better fit, lower scores. Visit our Bala Cynwyd location. And by the Philadelphia Section PGA, experts in the game and business of golf.
Early mornings, late nights, and way too many takeout dinners. Running a business takes energy, determination, and sacrifice. And whether you're a startup, well-established, or somewhere in between, the people of Susquehanna Bank have the knowledge to help you succeed. From cash management solutions to the benefits of local loan decisions, we help keep your business moving ahead. Susquehanna Bank, doing what counts for businesses like yours. Member FDIC.
Hi everyone, Ron Jaworski here. I just want to let you in on a little secret. Here, just outside of Atlantic City, you'll find some of the top-rated golf courses in the world. Imagine playing these championship courses during the day, then playing your hand at something else at night. Casinos, bars, clubs, shows. Atlantic City has something for all the ways you like to play. So pack your bags for the ultimate golf getaway. Do AC and play AC Golf. AC Golf, where the play continues well into the night.
Welcome back to Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Bank and Wealth Management. We begin our tour today at Running Deer, purchased by Ron Jaworski Golf a little more than 4 years ago, and Ron's son BJ is the general manager. He's going to show us what awaits you at this golf course in Pittsgrove, New Jersey.
Well, Ron Jaworski Golf purchased Running Deer Golf Club in September of 2008, and ever since, we've been rapidly transforming the golf club to one of the best places to play in South Jersey.
Ron Jaworski has been in the golf business for 20 years. Now, Ron is an excellent evaluator of football talent, and he also prides himself on realizing a course's best potential.
The rolling hills of the golf course often make people think they're in North Carolina, which is really great. You feel like you're in a different place. We have taken down thousands of trees, making the course more fair to play on a daily basis. There is not a house, not a road on the golf course. Oftentimes you won't even see another foursome your entire round, so it's really a great secluded area to come play around a golf.
The NFL quarterback turned businessman purchased his first course way back in 1984. It was then that Jaws started building his own course philosophy.
Ron Jaworski Golf currently owns and operates 4 golf courses in South Jersey, and they all kind of follow our same philosophy of we want it to be challenging for every golfer, but fair enough that you can have a good time no matter what your skill level. So from the back tees, our course stretches to over 7,200 yards. From the front tees, you're less than 5,500 yards. one of the reasons we do that is we pride ourselves on being available to every golfer. The best golfer in the world can come here and have a tough time breaking par. And then if it's your first time, we want to make it fair enough that you can still enjoy yourself as well. Almost all 18 holes here at Running Deer have a different threat off of the tee. Whether it's just trying to stay safe off the tee to hope you can make par, or we have a couple holes where if you can get it off the tee, you got a good shot at birdie, but that tee shot probably isn't that easy. The course was designed in such a manner as every tee you get to, you have to think when you step up on that tee. You can't just pull your driver out and go ahead and whack it. We take pace of play very seriously, and we have 5 sets of tees that are there for everybody to play, no matter your skill level. And if you're the best golfer in the world, you can step back to the back tees and you'll be challenged from there. And if you're the average golfer, our white tees is still almost 7,000 yards and it still poses a good threat. Yet we'll move you around the golf course and you'll enjoy your day.
And make sure you enjoy the time spent on the front 9 at Running Deer. It's at the turn when things get more challenging.
Yeah, so once you come off the 9th green, you come to the 10th tee, and then you really get into what we call the heart of the golf course here. The next 4 holes, 10, 11, 12, 13, all pose a different challenge to the golfer. They're all very difficult in their own unique way. When you come up onto the 10th tee, you're posed with a real challenge of what club to pull out of the bag. There are 14 sand traps on the hole. All seem to be strategically placed exactly where you would want to hit your tee shot. So you really have to think, where can I hit this shot to give myself the best chance to be on the fairway and possibly have a shot to hit the green in too. So if you pull out driver, you're almost definitely going to hit it right in the bunkers that follow the right side of the fairway, unless you're accurate enough to hit that 10-yard strip of fairway just to the left of them. So sometimes a lot of our golfers like to hit 3-wood off the tee and sit just short of them, but at that point it's a more difficult shot into the green from there. The 10th green is very similar to a lot of greens on the golf course. It's a large green, it has undulations throughout. Very unlikely that you will see a straight putt anywhere on that green and almost the entire golf course here. When you come up to the 11th tee, you don't see much from the tee. Looks kind of plain, but once you get over the bunker on the left side, you see there is a creek that runs all the way up towards the green. So it's a fairly simple tee shot. You only want to hit it about 180 to 200 yards. And then your second shot is a difficult one with water all along the left, bunkers all on the right. And it always seems if you miss just left of the pin that the ball seems to kick and roll all the way down into the creek off the green. So you have to play your second shot safe no matter what you think. So right now we're on the 12th tee. This is our signature hole. It's a 480-yard par 4, dogleg right up the hill. There is nothing easy about this hole. There is water all up the right side. Your tee shot must be placed out to the left to stay safe in the fairway, and then most likely you're going to have about over 200 yards into a green. That is not the most forgiving green in the world either. The whole thing slopes left to right, and there are no easy shots on this hole. All right, so after the difficult 12th, you come to the difficult 13th. It is a huge bunker in front of the green that blocks almost any shot that could run up to the green. You have 2 levels on the green. You have a lower level and an upper level, so it's important to be on the same level as the pin or else you'll be faced with a very difficult putt.
BJ also has some advice for anybody coming to Running Deer for the very first time.
Well, we always recommend taking a yardage book the first time you come here to Running Deer because there are a lot of blind shots, a lot of dog legs, and it's a very unique golf course, so it's good to know the lay of the land. We have members that play 200 rounds a year here, and they still find unique things about our golf course every day they play it.
Members and newcomers will find amenities friendly and convenient.
So in addition to our great golf course, we have a beautiful clubhouse. We have a ballroom that holds about 200 people and overlooks the grounds here, which is absolutely beautiful. We also have Antlers Pub, which is a great place to grab a cold drink and a nice meal after you're around here. If you haven't been out to Running Deer Golf Club, it's an experience you surely won't forget. So make sure you put it in your calendar and get over here to enjoy a unique round of golf here at Running Deer.
Good advice, BJ. And folks, put it on your calendar soon. Enjoy this great January weather and play some golf at Running Deer. Coming up next, Ellen gives us a look at Scotland Run as Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Bank and Wealth Management, continues.
At this moment, across the country, families are packing their bags for a getaway. And no matter where they end up, they'll all be home by dinner. Plan your own at playgolfamerica.com. From finding fun and affordable programs to finding advice from PGA and LPGA professionals, playgolfamerica.com has a way for you to get away. Visit today for details. playgolfamerica.com, your link to the game.
Here's a chance for you to get away and play some great golf at a great resort.
The Iberostar Golf Team Championship Mexico, hosted by the spectacular Iberostar Cancun Resort and Spa.
The date is February 24th to the 28th, and it's open to
teams of 2 amateurs playing a best ball format, or pro plus 3 amateurs playing in a Pro-Am division.
And it's an all-inclusive.
All your meals, premium drinks, entertainment, and fantastic golf.
For more information,
IberostarGolfResort.com.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Bank and Wealth Management. We continue our tour of the shore, a look at Atlantic City golf courses. We head now to Scotland Run. Now this golf course used to be a quarry, and we talked to head pro Nick Borrow, who says get ready for some challenges.
Scotland Run first opened in 1999. We have, award-winning golf course. We are top 50 golf world for this year. We're 4.5-star Golf Digest facility. The golf course itself is always in good shape. It's a very beautiful layout. It's got different features here than a lot of golf courses you're going to find. There's sand quarries you're forced to hit over. There's waste areas you're driving your cart through. There are forced carries, blind shots, different things, uphill shots, downhill shots that you're not used to in South Jersey that keeps people keeps them coming back.
Left-hand green on number 2 today, and pin position is number 6. As soon as this gentleman hits, let it rip.
When we opened in '99, this was basically a sand quarry that was used, and the land was left unused, so we decided to turn it into a golf course. It's very unique in this area. There's not a lot of elevation change in this area, but we do have quite a bit here at Scotland Run. The entire back nine especially goes through a old sand quarry, as I mentioned before. There's waste areas all over. As you can see here, there's rolling hills. There's a lot of high grass, tall grass, that kind of stuff going through. The front nine is more wooded, it's tree lined, it's a little bit more placement off the tee, whereas the back nine's a lot more danger around the greens and on your second shots into the holes.
The property's past life as a quarry leaves many dangers, but the course doesn't end with a whimper.
Our closing stretch here is what we're best known for, our 16th, 17th, and 18th holes, some of the toughest closing holes in South Jersey. Our 16th hole is a par 4, forced you to hit your drive over a sand quarry that's about 30 to 40 feet deep. So if you don't quite make that quarry, that second shot can be quite daunting. The shot from the tee rewards a little bit if you're going to go for the longer shot. You can probably hit a hybrid about 180 to 200 yards to the left-hand side of the fairway and be safe. But if you want to go for the guts and glory, then you're going to try to hit about a 275-yard drive to carry the farthest part of the quarry, which will leave you about 75 to 100 yards into the green. So it's a little bit of risk reward. You want that shorter shot, then you have to hit that perfect drive. If you're okay with a 150 to 170 yard shot, then you're okay just to hit maybe a hybrid and stay to the left-hand side on this hole. But we also have in the quarry here, there is a plane that many of our patrons will play a fun game while they're waiting on the tee box, as they may or may not have throw money on the case, but what they'll do is they'll stand on the tee and they'll hit shots at the plane, trying to see in the group who can actually hit the plane and who's lucky enough to hit it. Usually gets the money or at least the pat on the back. But that's a fun game for most people that come and play and try to hit that plane while they're out here. Different feature. You don't see a plane usually too much on a golf course, so a lot of people come and are attracted to that hole.
We're not the greatest golfers, but we have a lot of fun. Thank you.
Next hole, 17, is our #1 handicap hole. It is 486 yards in length. It's a par 4, so it is very, very long for most players. For me, on any given day, I'm happy to hit driver 3-wood and then again another pitching wedge just to get there. But it is very tough to reach into. It's long. It's protected along the entire left-hand side by long grass, fescue, and then on the right-hand side by 2 ponds, one by the landing area and then one up by the green. So very, very tough hole. Straightforward as far as the tee shot goes. You can see what you have. There's nothing secretive or hiding about it, but it's very long and plays for a difficult hole. And then our last hole, the 18th, is a par 5. It's about 530 yards from the back tees. The tee shot is pretty straightforward. You just got to get it out there, get it in play in the fairway. From there, it becomes very difficult. Water will come into play on your second shot along the entire right-hand side, and then your third shot, or for the long hitters, your second shot up into the green, is all uphill. So usually at least a club, if not 2 club difference to try to hit up the hill on the 18th green. But it's a great finishing hole. People, again, will come into the stretch of 16, 17, and 18, usually having a decent round, and then leave not having such a good round. So it does make for a tough finish here. And they always like to say, when you leave a golf course, you always leave on a good note. You have that good shot that makes you want to come back. Here, it's easier said than done. It doesn't happen as often as you would like it to. You usually leave on a sour note, but then maybe it makes you want to come back to get revenge on it. But it's a great stretch of finishing holes.
Scotland Run added a 28,000 square foot clubhouse in 2000, loaded with amenities.
Well, in addition to golf here at Scotland Run, we do have a full-service restaurant that's open 7 days a week to the public, and we also have a banquet facility that we host weddings, parties of any kind, events, pretty much you name it, we will host it. We have an outdoor wedding pavilion that is very, very beautiful during the summer, full of equipped with flowers. There's a pond in the back, and we do numerous weddings here during the summer and even in the spring and fall seasons. Draws a lot of people that will come to the facility. They don't even necessarily know that there's a golf course here, but then they realize it afterwards, and they choose this place because of the scenic view, especially from the clubhouse. When you're on that back balcony, you can see the entire landscape of the golf course. It's very, very, very beautiful.
Now, whether it's the views, revenge, or just the fun, Scotland Run wants to keep you coming back for more.
Well, for those of you that haven't been to Scotland Run before, I would encourage you to come out and definitely check us out, as we offer many different membership packages. We have a Twilight Card program that is basically 10 rounds of golf. They pay up front and they don't have to pay anything else. So we have a lot of programs out there that entice people to come back and reward them for playing more than just once. We get a lot of business from Philadelphia, from people coming to visit. So this will be like a first round of golf for people going down to Atlantic City, or their last round of golf for people taking off when they're leaving. So we've been picking up a lot of that business over the last couple of years, which has been very, very nice. Most people that play here love to spend the whole day with us. They'll come out, play the round of golf, go into the restaurant for dinner afterwards, grab a burger on their way before they head back home. And the atmosphere here is just fantastic. If you haven't experienced it, we'd definitely welcome you to come out, come see us sometime. For those of you that haven't played our sister club, Ballamore, we do have another property down in Atlantic City, so we'd encourage you to go down there and check out Ballamore as well. It's a beautiful golf course. They too are top 50 in the country as far as golf world goes, so it's a beautiful, beautiful place to go check out down there. But again, if you haven't been to Scotland Run, please come out. We'd love to have you. I think when you come and experience it, you will be dying to come back and join us again.
So Nick Borrow is convinced once you play Scotland Run, you will be back for more. Coming up next on Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Bank and Wealth Management, it's time for Teed Off, and the guys are talking about their favorite courses that they'd love to play someday.
Layout, and it's old-fashioned. It's really
you've
beautiful.
been there, but you've
never played it. No. No.
Hi everyone, Ron Jaworski here. I just want to let you in on a little secret. Here, just outside of Atlantic City, you'll find some of the top-rated golf courses in the world. Imagine playing these championship courses during the day, then playing your hand at something else at night. Casinos, bars, clubs, shows. Atlantic City has something for all the ways you like to play. So pack your bags for the ultimate golf getaway. Do AC and play AC Golf. AC Golf, where the play continues well into the night.
It's time light beer got some character. 99 calories, 100% authentic lager. Yingling Light Lager from America's oldest brewery. Rethink your light beer.
Guests of Inside Golf enjoy dining at Sin Sin, the popular Asian fusion restaurant located on Germantown Avenue in the heart of scenic Chestnut Hill.
And now it's time for Teed Off, brought to you by Yingling, America's oldest brewery.
McDonald and Seth Rayner's best work.
Welcome back. Inside Golf continues from the beautiful Churchville Inn in Churchville, Bucks County. It's a landmark right at the intersection of Bristol Road and Bustleton Pike. And our teed off panel today includes Joe Logan, Joe is, of course,
Good to be
with
here.
myphillygolf.com. Tom Karpus, the head professional at the beautiful Kennett Square Golf and Country Club, vice chairman of the Rules Committee for the PGA of America, and Bob Shepard. He gives lessons all the time, and he also writes on phillyburbs.com. He's got a nice little golf blog, plenty of history, and I said lessons up at Five Ponds, right down the road here in Bucks County. Joe, let's begin with you. And our question today, give me the names of 3 golf courses where you've never played, but before this lifetime is done, you want to make sure you get out there and play them.
Number one, far and away, would be Cypress Point. And,
Cypress Point and Monterey Peninsula?
There you go.
Okay.
The other two would be two that friends have played who rave about, and they rave about it, that I've never played. Seminole in Florida and Turnberry in the UK, Scotland.
Okay. 2 of those were my personal on the bucket list for me, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Seminole and also out at Cypress.
Huh.
Bob Shepard, you played everywhere. I mean, I can't imagine there's 3 golf courses somewhere that you haven't played.
Yeah,
but there must be.
There's a couple. There's 1,000 really, but one that I think I'd really enjoy is Cape Arundel up in Maine. That's where George Bush, Dean Beeman, Phil Mickelson, everybody seems to be a member, and no one knows about the place.
Yeah, I don't know about it.
Yeah, I've been there, and it's gorgeous. It's an old Walter Travis layout, and it's old-fashioned. It's really
now, you've
beautiful.
been there, but you've never played
Never
it.
played it, no.
We'll have to call the former president or
Yep,
dean.
and see if I can get up there with. But it's a
Hold
very
on
quaint.
a second, Shep. I'll take care
That's
of
it. Get it right to the house. So Cape Arundel, that would be a spectacular one. The other one's Fisher's Island off the coast of Connecticut, between Long Island and Connecticut. I've never been there to see it even, but I understand that is McDonald and Seth Rayner's best work. That's even better than Cypress Point. They call it the Cypress Point of the East, so
wow,
that's quite spectacular too. And really well worth playing if you can get on there. The other one is Hyannis Golf Club on the Cape. That is spectacular also.
So
that's
you
the
want to do a
Kennedy's
little
place.
New England
yeah, New England's got
trio.
the move, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Very nice golf up there.
Tom?
Well, Cypress is on my list. I've not played there and would love to have the opportunity someday. Old Head in Ireland, which I hear is one of the most beautiful places in the world.
Yep.
And then lastly would be St. Andrews with my son. That would be the dream round of golf.
There you go. How old's your son?
He's 18.
Okay. Can he beat Dad?
Not yet.
Not yet, but he's
getting close,
catching
though.
up. He's catching up. All right, similar type question. Courses that you've played. Name me 3, Joe, you never get tired of. 3 courses that you don't care if you go out there and play them 3 times a day.
I'll keep it, although I got to say, Tom mentioning Old Head, I played in Old Head last year. It was the single greatest day of golf I have ever had. That's the most spectacular golf course ever. But you got to catch it on a good day or else it's terrible. But 3 courses, I'll keep it here in Philadelphia. I love Philly cricket. It's a wonderful course. I can play it every day.
Militia Hill or Wissahickon?
The Wissahickon.
Wissahickon, okay.
Although I like the Militia Hill too. The place where I'm a member, Tullamore. It's not, it's not on anybody's list, but I play it all the time, and I love playing it. I could play it every day. And then where else would I play? Huntington Valley. I could play there every day.
Really?
Any of these William Flynn courses, it's hard to go wrong on a
like
William
those
Flynn
side
course.
hill, downhill lies, huh?
I don't get them. I hit it only on the flat.
Okay. How about you, Tom?
Well, Pebble Beach, in my mind, I played it a couple times, and I don't ever think I could get tired of playing there. Marion Golf Club, just the history, when you walk around it, there's just a very different feeling. And then lastly, I only played it once, and that was Augusta. And I know I would never get tired of playing there.
There you go. Now, Shep, we're only giving you about 30 seconds, so
Right.
bang off 3 good ones.
Well, we got Long Island again, Shinnecock.
Right.
There's a definite walk every day. Would be beautiful. The National Golf Links, spectacular. And the other one is McCree Golf Club on the island of Islay off the west coast of Scotland. I truly believe that God goes there to play golf. That's the best.
And Bob Shepard, obviously.
And Bob Shepard, that's right, yep.
Ellen Cologe is at the bar. Somebody has a question for Bob Shepard.
Well, thank you very much, Harry. We're here at the bar with Bob Sheets of Newtown. Bob, what is your question for Bob Shepard?
What is your favorite overseas golf course you ever played?
Okay, St. Andrews is probably the most special golf course anyone could play. The town of St. Andrews is just reaped with history. It's just a magnificent place. I had the special honor of playing there one year in a tournament, and there's a part of the course that loops around itself and then comes back into the clubhouse. And the big get there is to make threes through the loop, which I did. Wow. And I went on to shoot 71 for the day. I was quite proud of that. And it's not easy to do, to make the threes through the loop. But I have the scorecard at home, but I still look at it once in a while to make sure that it's truth.
Too bad it wasn't in one of the rounds
in
of
the
competition
Open.
at the Open.
Well, Lima did that. The
He
threes.
got the same thing?
Yeah, the same thing. So
all right.
That was
Thanks,
a big
Shep.
event, yeah.
Thanks, Shep. Thanks, Tom Karpus. Thanks, Joe Logan. Inside Golf continues with more in just a moment. The Churchville Inn is one of Bucks County's most unique dining experiences. There's history, an assortment of great food featuring the best baby back ribs anywhere, a varied selection of craft beers. The Churchville Inn, where good friends and a great meal come together every time.
In a crowd of light beers, how long does it take to find the Yingling Light Lager? About that long. 99 calories, 100% authentic lager. Yingling Light Lager. Rethink your light beer.
Defining a target, realizing a dream. Susquehanna Bank can help you get your plans off the ground. Whether you're sending kids to college or doing something special for yourself. Susquehanna's financial advisors are worth talking to. We can help you find the smartest way to borrow money and save money in the process. Susquehanna Bank, doing what counts for dreamers like you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For more golf course tours, swing tips, and deals on greens fees, check out the new teeitupphilly.com. Our thanks to BJ and to Nick for giving us a tour of Scotland Run and also Running Deer. And you know, the thing about it is, with golf in the Atlantic City area and at those two courses, you can make a whole weekend plan. Play 2 golf courses, go to the shore, get a room.
Do a little gambling.
Well,
Yeah.
whatever.
A couple slots. I like the
Everything's
slots.
there for you. And the amenities at the golf course, that's the other thing about both Running Deer and Scotland Run. Great amenities besides 18 holes of great golf.
That's right, and you can always check out our website for more information about the Atlantic City area. The Greater Atlantic City website is on our website, and all the courses have a link as well. So make sure you check us out at insidegolf.net.
Hey, next week you'll want to check out 2 other courses as our tour at the shore continues at McCullough's and also Harbor Pines. Both of them situated, well, practically across the street in Egg Harbor. That's going to do it for this week's edition of Inside Golf. For Ellen Colucci, I'm Harry Donahue. Remember, no matter how bad it's going for you, don't pick up. And we'll see you next time on Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Bank and Wealth Management. Inside Golf, presented by Susquehanna Bank. Susquehanna Bank, doing what counts. By PlayACGolf.com. Visit PlayACGolf.com to plan your Atlantic City golf getaway, where the play continues well into the night. By Club Champion, better fit, lower scores. Visit our Bala Kenwood location. And by the Philadelphia Section PGA, experts in the game and business of golf.